Hi, my name is Rachel Veck, the founder of Educating Matters, and I want to share with you a really simple technique to communicate with your child when you have some kind of negative feeling or you're unhappy with something that they've done. And this is very simply using what's called an I statement. So when you're speaking to your child, equally this works just as well with husbands, wives, colleagues at work, friends, that instead of saying you use the word I. Very simple, but means very different things. You want to explain to your child in a way that they will actually listen that you are upset about something that they've done, but you don't want them to end up being very defensive or resentful or just zoning out and not listening to you. So let me share with you a couple of examples. Imagine you've got a teenager who you've really clearly asked for them to text you when they arrive safely at their friend's house or wherever they're going. So when they come home, if they haven't done it, and you say to your child, you are so inconsiderate, you just completely ignored the fact that I asked you to text me. How many times do I have to tell you? Your child is likely to think, oh, here they go again, nagging, and probably get quite irritated. When you very simply swap the word you for I and say, I was really worried when you didn't text me to tell me that you've arrived safely, and then when I tried to call you on your phone, you didn't answer. Don't need to say anything else, but you're talking about how it made you feel by using the word I rather than an accusatory tone where you say you. And your child is much likely to hear that more and actually behave differently next time. Let me give you an example for a younger child who you've just kind of spent ages making dinner and they won't even try it and they say, ugh, this is disgusting, yuck, I'm not eating this food. So you could say, you are so ungrateful and rude. Do you know how long it has taken me to cook this meal? There are so many children starving in Africa. Versus, I feel really upset and unappreciated when you say you don't like my dinner. It took me a long time to make it. Now obviously I'm using a bit more of an angry tone with the you statements, but hopefully you see the concept. Just substituting the word I for you is very powerful. A couple of other words that really don't work very well either and are almost red rag to a bull, which I've learned through communicating with both my son and my husband, it is when you use the words always and never. And that's when you feel inclined to use those words in a conversation, that's probably a sign that your buttons have been pushed in some way. So if you say to your child, you never tidy up, or you're always complaining, it's unlikely that they're really doing those things always or never. And they become quite defensive when you use those two words as well. So remember, substitute the word I for you and try not to use the words always and never. I hope that helps a little bit. For further support, please see educatingmatters.co.uk. Thank you.